Hey everybody, Jabao99 here. Today we're back with 60 Seconds. We're back playing back from last episode here, and we're going to be starting off from day 16 because I tried to record the video and then the thing stopped recording and I noticed it didn't work, so yeah. So we're starting off from Jane 16, and Mary Jane left the shelter, which is terrible. But we had to let her go. It was terrible. Anyways, we're back with day 16. Mary Jane volunteered to leave the shelter without sharing her reasons. Maybe she's looking for an adventure, or maybe she just doesn't like us very much. Either way, goodbye, Mary Jane. See you in the next life. Timmy should eat something. Life is all hard for us right now. Dolores is in a good mood today. We hope it'll stay this way. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink right now. Okay, we'll give Ted a drink. Alrighty, Ted, you getting a drink. Looks like the area is still irradiated. Well, we have no water, so we're gonna start prepping an expedition for tomorrow. We know very little about what's going on outside. It'll be a good idea to find out more. Maybe discover if anybody else made it to the safety. Our radio could help with this. We broke ours in the last episode, so yeah. Day 17. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue with what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Timmy should eat something. Everything seems okay with Dolores. The morning has been calm enough for Ted, and he's doing well. Well, they don't need any food today, then. We need to make a choice for today's expedition. Which one of us is the best fit to face the wasteland and survive? It's pretty obvious. We're gonna send Ted the alpha male. He's gonna definitely do it. And we will send him with the flashlight. You know, he can shine the flashlight in people's eyes and help defend. And day 18, Ted is gone. Let's see. Timmy should eat something. Timmy prefers apple juice, but right now we should get him some water. Water is all Dolores wants. Ted left for the service. We'll hope he'll be back soon. He took the flashlight. You know, if anybody comes, he can just shine in their face or something like that. Hopefully they'll get some water, because we need water. And they can survive another day. A sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal. For 1 can of soup, we get the bag and all of its contents. We can't see what's inside, and the trader gives us angry glances every time we take a step towards the mysterious bag. Well, we got a can of soup to spare, so I say sure. Let's give him a can of soup. Hopefully we got something good. Day 19. We got a cat. Sharikov. Didn't expect that. As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started violently to shake, emitting screeching, hellish sounds. Terrified, we backed up against the walls. When the beast finally escaped, just turned out to be an angry house cat. The feline gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. Its collar says Sharikov. Is that his name? So we lost a can of food and we got a cat. Well, that's okay. Timmy is very hungry. Timmy's in water, and Dolores needs water. Well, okay. You're getting our last 2 bits of water, so if Ted doesn't come back soon, we're gonna die. It's tough surviving in these conditions. Let's hope this will be over soon. Else we might end up dead in some wasteland ditch. That's not something we're looking forward to. Well, Ted, you better come back soon. Nope, nobody. Ted's not back yet. It's hard not to worry considering our current situation. Some days we're still struggling to deal with this shelter life, but we can't lose hope. Timmy should eat something. Everything seems okay with Dolores. Alright, well that's good. We don't need anything. Keep dreaming about those little things we did back in the day when there weren't as many bombs falling down. Not on our heads anyway. Day 21. Well, looks like Sharikov is enjoying himself right now. Living in the past is not wise in our current situation. We need to think of today and tomorrow. Timmy is very hungry and Dolores has not eaten for a while. Well, they'll be okay. We can keep sitting on our backsides here in this tiny little bunker, or we can start thinking about getting away as far as possible from this radioactive wasteland. Who would have thought the Reds would ruin such a lovely neighborhood? We could do it on our own. The escaping part, not the ruining part, of course. However, there might be someone out there who can help us. Let's keep our eyes and ears open. And they want us to use the radio? Well, we broke it. Ooh, sounds like Ted is back. Yep, he's back. Oh, he brought water, but he broke the flashlight. Is there one thing we need right now? Use it. If there's one thing we need to do, it's use a radio on a regular basis that catch any emergency broadcast that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that or strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds a bit more sane. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. On the edge of town, there used to be a big parking lot. Now it looks more like a junkyard. Most of the vehicles are completely wrecked or burned down. We figured it was still worth checking out. Under the burnt remains of a picnic table, we found some bottled water. These bottles were not in the best state, but the contents looked perfectly drinkable. Nice. In the trunk of a wrecked car, we found a fine, sharp axe. That must have belonged to a lumberjack or a serial killer, or both, perhaps. Curses, our flashlight is out of service after that expedition. Timmy should eat something. We can't leave Timmy without water for too long. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Ted is tired. Ted is hungry. Dolores will not last long without water. One more day. No, we gotta keep rationing our food. Hear that? Sounds like a herd of animals are stampeding just above our heads, across what used to be our beautiful lawn. They are not getting away with that. It might be a perfect opportunity to get some fresh food. Who should go hunting? Timmy obviously has to go hunting. He's like the only one who's like still good. Sharikov seems okay. Timmy's back. Too bad we never practiced sharpshooting. Every shot we fired in the direction of those animals that looked like two-headed cows was a miss. Let's hope we'll be on target next time. Timmy should eat something. Dolores would really love to eat something. Dolores will not survive without water any longer. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Well, we'll give Dolores water. The state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Maybe we should risk it and go out. After all, you only live once. YOLO swag. Let's do it. You know what? Timmy can do it. Sharikov sure can take care of itself, but we can't help but wonder how much of a self-made cat it is. Just so happens that we found an address on its collar. It's unlikely that its owner is still alive, and a trip to the wasteland is always risky. Should we go outside and check that address? Of course we should. You only live once. YOLO swag, you know. Day 24. Ooh, Sharikov is gone. We grabbed our new fluffy friend for a little stroll through the waste, only to immediately run into a couple of gentlemen dressed in trench coat, fedoras, and shade. They gritted their teeth at the sight of the cat and said they'd been looking for it. Apparently it belongs to their dear old Nan, who loves it dearly. Before we could utter a word, they took Sharikov, thanked us, and left. The cat didn't seem to mind. Maybe it's for the best. Timmy's diet needs food. It's today or never. Timmy isn't feeling very well. Yeah, he's not deaf. Dolores would really love to eat something. Ted looks very weak. If he doesn't eat today, it might end really badly. Okay, well, we definitely gotta give everybody everything. Should we use the med kit on Timmy? Might as well. I mean, then he won't look like that. Okay, we can still send Timmy outside, though. He can take the axe. He'll survive. He'll totally survive. Day 25. Timmy's gone, so is the medkit. So is the axe too. Timmy went out into the wasteland. We don't know what he'll do if he doesn't come back. Equipment, the axe. Dolores would really love to eat. I fed her yesterday. Dolores is pretty fatigued. Dolores has rested. Ted is hungry. Time to ration supplies. You guys don't need anything. You're okay. It has become more and more difficult to breathe in the shelter over the last couple of hours. We suspect There's something going wrong with the ventilation. Maybe I got stuck somehow. However, we need to investigate or we might suffocate. Oh, well, we got nothing. That's not very good. Well, let's just continue on. Hopefully we don't die. Sharikov is back, and Ted is sick. We decide to ignore any problems with the vents and focus on other problems. As predicted, all of us developed a nasty cough and had trouble breathing, but it got better the next morning. We don't know what the issue was, but the important thing is it's gone now. To our surprise, we found Sharikov back in our shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care it appreciates, our kind hearts, optimism, or just our stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. Dolores would really love to eat something. Ted is hungry. Ted got sick. Well, I guess we could feed Dolores. This is insane. We keep finding spiders everywhere. They're in our soup. They're in our water. We swear some of them keep coming back. They're bigger every time we see them. It can't go on like this. It's time to wage war on these spiders. Well, we got nothing to wage war on the spiders with, so... well, I guess we're not waging war on them. While we were asleep, Sharikov made short work of those pesky spiders. He chased them around until all of them ran away through the cracks in the shelter. Well, so let's hope they stay gone for good. Dolores has not eaten in a while. Dolores will not last long. Ted is really thirsty. Well, let's give them water today, I guess. Hopefully Timmy comes back soon. Being safe down here is much better than being pulverized out there, but that doesn't mean we don't want to go outside. Maybe we could take a walk soon. The neighborhood is probably more peaceful since the bombings. I don't really think so, but you know, maybe. Day 28. Sharikov chilling on the checkers table. Still, it's better to be safe down here than dead up there. Today's been fine for Dolores thus far. Ted's stomach is rumbling. We got nothing to give him. Well, we do, but we're not going to give them anything. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we'll have to leave eventually. It would be good to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so you know they must exist. All we need to do is make contact with the military. But our radio is broken, so I guess we're not going to make contact with the military. Sharikov, what you doing? Man, Ted is looking worse and worse every day. Ted looks terrible. If there's one thing we need to do, it's use the radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcasts that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that or it's strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds a bit more sane. Today was relatively calm for Dolores. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Ted is pretty fatigued. I don't think they need anything right now. A loud crash, a surprise streak, and a bit of debris falling from our ceiling. Truly a recipe for a good start to the day. As it turns out, Sharikov found a new toy, a bit of innocuous wiring that it ripped out of the wall. Who knows what that cable is for? But our lights are on. Can't be that important, right? Should we take that wire away from our fluffy friend and investigate it? Of course we should investigate the secret wire. It might be like a stash of food or something. Sounds like Timmy's back. Oh, never mind. Anyways, I think we're going to end it off here today, guys. It's day 30. Seems like a pretty good day to stop. We got through 15 days today. So anyways, this has been 60 Seconds, episode 2. And I think Timmy probably died. Anyways, peace.